In the 1870s, 20 mule team wagons began hauling borax across the Great Basin Desert to the nearest railroad. Firearms editor Phil Spangenberger found this cabinet photo in an antique shop in Randsburg, California, that borders the Sierra Nevada mountains, where this photo was probably taken around 1900. These passengers must have been important because two mounted and armed guards are escorting the wagon through the mountain pass. Belle Starr of the Indian Territory was another lady attracted to outlaws. She consorted with some, including Cole Younger, and married others, Jim Reed and Sam Starr. This cabinet card of her on her horse dates to 1886, 3 years before she was mysteriously murdered. Black Elk, far left, participated in the Battle of Little Bighorn in 1876 and at Wounded Knee in 1890. In between, he was a show Indian, also known as Skate Wicasa. He and Elk left, performed for Queen Victoria at her Golden Jubilee in London, England in 1887, while the Oglalas were on tour with Buffalo Bill Cody's Wild West show. Siringo and Sayers' Pinkerton Cowboy Detectives. In his book, A Cowboy Detective, Charles Siringo wrote about his adventures with W.O. Sayles, but Robert G. McCubbin, who owns the album in print taken while the two Pinkerton detectives were on the trail of the Wild Bunch in 1899 to 1900, noticed that Siringo, right, had identified his partner, far right, as W.B. Sayers. Siringo changed the names of many people in his 1912 book to hide their identities. Quanah Parker, Comanche chief. The son of white captive Cynthia Ann Parker, Quanah led his warriors in a fight against buffalo hunters who were intruding into Comanche territory. After the Battle of Adobe Walls, he continued his leadership. When he died in 1911, the chief left behind a proud people. Cowboys' bathing cattle drives typically lasted 3 months, so cowboys often bathed at the end of the trail before heading into a cow town to celebrate. Cowhide cowboy. Depending on their work environment, cowboys wore all types of chaps: shotgun, Texas wing, batwing. Most were made of cowhide, but in the colder north, many were made of sheepskin or goat hide, with the fur intact. This Caldwell, Kansas cowboy must have modeled his cowhide chaps off those woolies. Lunchtime. In Greenwood County, Kansas, these emigrants stopped to eat lunch next to their wagon. The Rufus Buck Gang. The only men to hang in Fort Smith, Arkansas for rape, these 5 members of the Rufus Buck Gang were executed on July 1st, 1896. As far as we know, this was the largest mass execution for rape in U.S. history. Slaughter's Cowboys. A Texas Ranger during the Civil War before becoming a cattle businessman, Texas John Slaughter opened his final ranch near Douglas, Arizona. Robert G. McCubbin, the world's foremost Old West photo collector, says this circa 1885 cabinet card of his cowboys is the best group photo of real working frontier cowboys. Texas Rangers, unofficially formed by Stephen Austin in 1823 and officially organized in 1835, the Texas Rangers has a storied history of tracking down fugitives and protecting the border. This circa 1885 to 88 cabinet card is an excellent photo of Company F of the Frontier Battalion. If the Old West still speaks to you, leave a like and subscribe. More true frontier stories are waiting down the trail.